Good morning, grade 3-4. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I do have some allergies, so if it looks like I'm crying or my eyes are watering, they're actually just my allergies. Just so you know, I'm doing okay. I'm not actually crying. It's just my allergies. Today we are going to look at area in math. And before you watch this video, please watch the intro into area because it's going to let you know what area is all about. And then I am going to show you right here our formula for area, but please watch that other video, the introduction to area first. Here we go, grade 3-4. So I have my sheet of paper here, area, and I have some squares that we are going to find the area of. Keep in mind, area means that we are looking at the space inside the square. And there's a little formula we use to help us with area, and it's called A equals L times W. A stands for area. The L stands for length, and the W stands for width. And that X in the middle, we know what that is. That's to multiply. And up here, I have centimeters squared, meters squared, inches squared, feet squared. That's my units of measurement. So centimeters is cm, meters is m, inches is in, and feet is ft. That's what we would measure in. And squared goes behind it, this little 2, because that shows we're looking at area. And remember, the formula for area is length times width. And we're looking for the inside of this square. That is the area. Area is constantly looking at the inside. That's what we're measuring. And there's a little 2, that means squared in there, because we are squaring the inside of this square. And I did it for us right here. I made it into a whole bunch of little squares. And we're going to take our formula now to get an answer. So area equals length times width. Length times width. So we're going to count how many squares are down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to count how many squares across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 4 over here, and we got 5 down here. In our formula, we're going to add those numbers in. So A equals 4 times 5, which gives us, count by 5s, 4 times, 5, 10, 15, 20. But it can't just be 20. It has to be squared, because squared shows us all that area or all those squares in the middle. And we're going to say they're centimeters. So my answer isn't just 20, it becomes 20 centimeters squared. There's my work. There's my formula. L times W, length times width. I'm looking for the middle portion, so I'm timesing those 2 sides together to get the middle squares. And that's why there's a square at the end in my units. When you do area questions, though, they won't always give you all the squares in the middle. They might just give you this lovely shape, this lovely square, and they might say this side is 6, we're going to do inches this time. It's not actually true. I'm just giving you a measurement for this side. So we're going to say that side's 6 inches, and we're going to say this one is, let me see, let's go 7. If it's a perfect square, that wouldn't work, because a perfect square, all the sides are the same. So this one's not a perfect square because these sides are different. So we're going to take our formula A equals L times W. Length times width. And we know we're solving for the area inside of the square when we times these numbers together. And we're looking at all the little squares inside. So we're going to take 7 times this side, 6. 7 times 6 gives us 42. And we're in inches, but we can't just put inches behind it. We have to put the little squared there, showing us that we found the area. We're focusing on all the squares inside this shape. The key to area is you are looking at inside the shape, not just around it, and that's why you times it. So, grade 3-4, what is the formula of area? Let me hear you. It is length times width. That's all you need to remember, and you will do awesome. Don't forget your answer needs to have a little square. Little 2 represents a square. Always look at what your form of measurement is for it, and you can go try out some worksheets. Have a wonderful day, grade 3-4.